Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe if you like. What do you envy about the opposite sex? Peeing on the side of the road, slashing the forest without crouching and trying to avoid your pants/shoes. Edit. Okay, I appreciate things like the shoey exist and may consider getting one if I take up more hiking in the future. However, I'd still rather just be able to whip my parts out and do it without equipment. They can be nice to kids without instantly being seen as some sort of child predator. This right here is a real thing. I know someone who's a kindergarten teacher, and she said it's almost impossible for a man to get into that field, and when they do, they are told to never hug a child under any circumstance. But nobody bats an eyelid when a female teacher does it. Sad TBH, when my older boy was in preschool and I'd go to pick him up, the kids would all swarm all around me. The teacher said that I was the only male some of them would see all day, any day. So sad. When I was a Bible camp counselor, I had this kid on the third day of camp who told me that I was the best dad he ever had. I was like 16, and I had literally known the kid for 3 days. I seriously envy her orgasm. Yep, lasts about 2 seconds for me, then I'm done. There's ways to extend this through breath work and muscle tensing. It works. Edit. Lots of questions on technique. It takes practice, but start with male kegels to strengthen your pelvic floor. Tensing those muscles as you approach orgasm helps the ride last longer. Also, take deep breaths while you are coming to the edge of orgasm and try to breathe through the sensation. This both heightens and prolongs the orgasm experience. Breathing is key. Holding your breath, which most people do, makes the orgasm shorter. Deep breaths make it longer. Right after the initial wave hits, keep stimulating your penis through micro movements. Easier if you are masturbating vs having sex, but works either way. You know the overstimulated response where even a small touch almost hurts. Touch just enough to that spot to create pleasure, but not so much that it overdoes it. Some strokes or squeezing just to the side of the head usually work. Over time, this reduces post-nut don't touch that sensation and increases orgasm duration. I practice this while masturbating and usually during sex, and frequently experience shaking orgasms that go on wave after wave for at least 30 seconds. Feels like an eternity. I've had a couple of partners remark they wish their orgasms were so intense 10/10ths would do the work once they realize the benefit. Side note, anal stimulation and prostate orgasms are a different thing, but OMG 11/10ths would do that again. Being able to compliment someone of the same sex about their appearance. I often see girls complimenting other girls on Instagram posts with things such as stunner, babe etc etc. With us guys you just don't get that often, and if a guy did it out of the blue it would seem very out of place. Also, guys complimenting girls about their appearance is often seen as simping, when in actually most guys just want to say something nice. The same doesn't often apply to girls complimenting guys, at least from what I've seen. Feel free to correct me on that one. Edit. Holy shit, this blew up overnight. Thanks for my first ever award, Redditor. I know both sexes can do this, but getting a whole bunch of your friends and sit while people are getting the dead skin off your hands and feet, cleaning and fixing your nails. My wife dragged me once, and I really liked it, but none of my guy friends want to do it. I thought it'll be something cool than our usual sit at a bar drink beer thing. As a girl who goes to the gym, I envy how naturally strong men are and how it's easier for them to build muscle. I know it's different for everyone, but in general, I wish I could lift as heavy, and I know I could do it, but I'd need to train harder/longer. My ex is super jealous of that. I started climbing again with her and started seeing improvements almost instantly. I started off at approximately her level, but within a couple sessions I had already passed her and had noticeably larger muscles than when I started. She was so angry about it. I love all the bright colors women can wear and have available to them. I wanted some pink Converse and had to get a woman's size 13 or something. I have bought shirts in the thrift store and taking them home, and my wife is like, that's a blouse. Edit. Haha, this blew up. To the people that say wear what you want, even if it's a blouse, I absolutely 100% agree. Except, and I only have my own experience with a few pieces of clothing, women's tops are sometimes cut weird, trim at the sides, and then hanging down at the front. They also are sometimes an weird material, not like the shirts I buy that gets all wrinkly and whatnot in the dryer. As I said somewhere down there, I'm essentially lazy. I would love the floral patterns and big ass polka dots and cool designs just transferred to a men's shirt I know will fit properly. If I had a smaller frame, I absolutely would. You always hear about Bowie or Prince wearing their girlfriend's clothes, and I totally get that. But yes, wear what you want. I obviously do. I have a small collection of 60s and 70s where I have bought specifically because it looked awesome, and it looks like some women's clothing does now. Not having boobs, and therefore not having to account for them in clothing choices. I mean, small breasts are fine I guess, but once they have a certain size, you're screwed. Most fitted clothes are designed for people with smaller breasts, and won't fit you properly. Clothes fit you everywhere except for your chest, and the ones that do fit your chest are too loose everywhere else, hang down from your breasts, and make you look twice as wide as you are. If you do find something that fits you, people will shame you and call you a slut for showing off your breasts. Well, sorry for wearing a shirt that's my actual size and is not even low cut or anything, instead of hiding inside a sweater that is 3 sizes too big. Also, the astronomical cost of bras and the struggle of having breasts that are not perfectly firm and perky. Also, men can go topless. F***K breasts. This comment has given me a new perspective on form-fitting clothes for women with larger breasts. I can now see where I was once blind. Thank you. I've run out of fingers to count the number of times I've been criticized for being too provocative when wearing a turtleneck. Plus, once you pass a certain size, bras are pounds and you are pound-ing expensive. The last time I found a bra that fit properly, and thanks to weight changes, time of the month, and God knows what else, they change all the time, a single bra cost me $68. For one. The least amount you can get away with is 3 with constant washing, but depending on your laundry abilities you need more. And you're supposed to hand wash them with baby soap or they don't last as long. And if I'm spending that much on bras, I'm gonna buy the stupid special detergent so they'll last. And you also need special bras like sports bras or sleep bras or adjustable strap bras, so that they work with that dress you had to buy to be a bridesmaid, or whatever. Men's underwear would never be priced so high. Fashion. When I go shopping with my GF, I always see 10 things I'd wear as a girl to 1 thing I wear as a guy. I'm jealous of casual formal wear. A girl could wear a dress to any occasion you could imagine. But you can't with men's formal wear. I'd look like an absolute idiot if I showed up to the pool in a sunsuit. Plus you can buy a gorgeous dress for like $5 if you catch a good deal. I think there is more variety to women's wear, and I hate that the men's section in every store is at most half the size of the women's, and usually more like 1/4. I've stopped caring about shoes and wear women's sneakers sometimes. Edit. Some people seem to misunderstand what I mean by this. I'm not jealous of anything in particular. I'm jealous of the options in general. There's not a whole lot of selection in the men's section of stores. I don't want to wear a dress, although thanks for all of the support saying that I should wear a dress if I want, haha, and I'm also happy with what I can wear. I'm happy with my deep pockets and my properly measured pants. I just want to walk into a store and have the whole store be for me for once. Also, thanks for the suggestions as to how to spice up my wardrobe. I wanna add to this. Skirts. I would love to wear a loose light skirt on a hot summer day to cool off my cotton balls without being the weird guy. I'm aware of utile kilts, but I'd still be the strange fella wearing that. Or maybe I just need to stop being a coward. Who knows? They have functional pockets. I had a girl stay over and next morning went down to make tea. Came up with a mug in each hand and my phone started to ring. She stares at me in just my PJ bottoms in total confusion. "Where's your phone?" Here, I say as I put down a mug and take out the phone. She was incensed. Even your pajamas come with real pockets? I lost 40 pounds and my boobs are gone. I'm sorry for your loss, bro. But remember, once a part of man boobers gang, always a part of man boobers gang. Just the homies wouldn't want to touch your boobs, but you can get over it. Stay strong. Women can smile at kids playing at the park without being considered a pedophile. Edit 1. And on that same note, when women take care of their kids, it's parenting. But if the dad is spending time with them, it's babysitting. Women always say, wow, you're a really good dad. I'm sure your wife is proud to guys that are just walking through the store while holding their kid's hand to make sure that they don't run off. Like, that's just parenting. Don't patronize us. If anything, you should be, silently, thanking men for breaking the stereotype that the mom is the only one that takes care of the kids. Edit 2. RIP inbox. On the other side, people think there's something wrong with you if you don't want children / care to be around children, because it should be a natural instinct to love them. Just sheer strength. Opening a jar. Easy. Lifting this heavy misplaced thing. Wham. Bam. Done. Oh. Gotta dig a hole? Lem, just use my bare hands because I gotta put all this testosterone to use. I was in Discord call and everyone was listening to this girl struggling to open a Gatorade bottle. That they're not necessarily expected to have children. As a woman, people get shocked when I say I don't want kids. Apparently it's a part of the gift that comes with being a woman. Also, I have endometriosis and couldn't ever dream of being pain-free because of it. It's certainly not the same, but as a dude I've had coworkers straight tell me that I'm a bad person for not wanting children. More than once. Being able to play silly games with babies or young children without people automatically assuming you're up to something nefarious. Yes. I told a story on another AskReddit post about how I used to be a summer camp leader, and anytime I would interact with a child, that is more than just talking, I would get dirty looks from the middle-aged women that also worked there. Meanwhile, the girls that worked there could hug the kids, get them to sit on their laps, and show affection, and none of the ladies would bat an eye. One time a girl was leaning against my leg, and I was telling her to stop, but instinctively she would continue doing it after a couple of minutes. When her parents walked in, they pulled me to the side and told me how their daughter touching my leg made them uncomfortable. It made me feel so shitty, people seeing me as a potential predator, even though I just love playing with kids. It turned the job I once found fun and amazing into a job that was stressful and one that I had to be careful with anything I did. Edit. So apparently a lot of people have seen my previous comment about this in the other AskReddit thread. Next time I'll make sure to tell a different story to switch it up, haha. Being taken more seriously and seen as competent at work. Worked as an engineer for many years, and having people regularly assume you don't know anything is soul crushing more than it is funny. I didn't spend 10 years studying this shit just so you could ignore me in meetings and direct all the attention to my colleague who doesn't know shit just because he is a man and I must be the secretary. Now work in another field where there is less of a gender disparity, but I'm still a bit sad that I wasted so much time on engineering. Are you me? Just had a coworker joke that I was a secretary today cause I tend to take notes in meetings. I'm a senior position in my engineering debt with 10 years doing dev work. Not having to worry about if I'm about to be in a week of hell, or having pockets in my pants to be able to put my freaking phone in. You think our pant pockets are good? I have a sweatshirt that could hold like 4 Nintendo Switches. Penises sound really great all around. Easy peeing, easy masturbation, helicopter dick, no swamp crotch. For real, the only problem you guys seem to have is balls, though I hear they feel good during sex. Balls are itchy AF, I hate it, because I have to wait to be alone too. Well, yeah, no lol. Helicopter is cool, but it really feels kinda annoying when you naked and feel a stick flopping everywhere lol. We definitely 100% get swamp crotch. It gets as hot and sweaty around the boys as it does under big titties. I've been dreaming of shorts and pants with fans in the crotch for years. Fans in the crotch. Jesus, dude. And I thought getting skin caught in the zipper is bad. The end. Thanks for watching.